Hello everybody, we are here, we are live. I was trying to go live directly at 7, but the pizza was a little late. So we're having a pizza party while we try out the brand new class. I picked up the class, the expansion. We're gonna play on a private server. So we're gonna change the character. Let's go back. Go online. So we're gonna play the warlock. Brand new class. Private game. Well, I wasn't until Blizzard decided that they would release the first new class in Diablo 2 in 20 plus years. So it's been 20 years since a new class got put on here. So we have the warlock got released today. So warlock D2 is like how my first game I got addicted to. So I'm going to show you guys. I have not played this class at all. It's a level 1 base, but we're going to look at what it actually is. So skill tree. It looks like they have bolts and hexes and sigils. So, and then we have like we have stuff here for like hexes, and then they can summon. So you can be a summoner with like. So it's almost like a mix between, almost if you took the necromancer and the sorceress and put them together. We did, and you mentioned the warlock, and I'm like, I don't know. Well, the warlock is also coming to Diablo 2 now. The Diablo 4 expansion is coming; he'll be in there. But then Diablo Immortal in June, so he's going to be across all platforms. So we got the warlock, and also let's see. Let's look at our stash, because I saw online there was changes to the stash. So we have our personal, shared, which they upped the gold again. Looks like your gems are all in one spot. They actually will go. They made it like a Path of Exile one. Looks like the Herodric Cube. There's something called mats. So there's new stuff here, materials. There's a slot where all your runes will go in one thing. So it looks like they cleaned it up. Oh, I've always wished they would remake Diablo 1, but you'd have to, if you remade Diablo 1, you would have to put more into it than what's in there. But we got some stuffed crust pizza. So yeah, we got some Little Caesars. I got Pepsi over here. It's almost like I'm back in high school again playing Diablo 2. Pizza, soda, and so let's test out this class. One more cup of coffee. Awesome. Alright, so let's see.
These creatures of darkness
Let's see how he plays.
or perish.
I didn't look up footage of anybody playing because I wanted. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Look at that. It's got good range too. What's up, Big Ronnie? So anybody coming in, we are trying out the new class for D2. I do like the bolts. We're gonna have to pick up gear just to sell it. Oh, look, it has damage. They have damage over time.
I need mana.
We do need mana. And that's why you pick up throwing knives, because it's easy gold. So let's... Not too shabby so far. And I don't know if I'm going to get... Like, so it looks like if you do these, they do damage over time. Like when they hit. Hate stamina potions. I wish the mana regenerated each. There we go. We leveled up, so we can level. I think I want to put into... I want to summon a goat man. But we need to go to their skill trees. Alright. Bind. X. Yeah, so I think we want to... Oh, look, we summoned a goat man. There we go, look at that. Because he can... Okay, how good are they, though? And how long does the goat man last? Where did he go? Oh, it's over here. The Den of Evil's right here. Perfect way to test it out is me and my goat man.
Another den of evil. Let's root them all out.
Alright. It's kind of cool to have a class that is a summoner. Because aside from like the Necro and the Druid, I don't think there's a lot of... He's very good. Like, just for the summoning, it looks like he does a great amount of damage. I don't know how many you can summon at a time. So there's another summoner over here. Yeah, he's a beast, bro. So I think we're gonna put stuff in a summon and try and do a minion build. Okay, let's go this way. Come on, Mr. Goatman. Okay, we went that way. We're gonna go that way. We need mana potions, though. Look at that. He's very... What I need is... Hold up, game. Okay, so let's go over here. There's a shrine. Yeah, so, and I wonder how many you can have. need to use this. Gloves. Alright, so far, this goat man has survived this whole dungeon right now. That's better than some summons in other games, actually. We got it. Do we have scrolls of town portal? Because I don't think we do. Let's just go the long way out. And then we'll go back to town and see what we can... But we were able to level up. That's the closest the den's ever been in what's up, Step on Me? So that is the closest.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, we can't carry anymore, so let's go back. We're pretty close to town. I just don't think he can go inside of town. Can he? Oh, he can. Look at that. Your summon doesn't leave.
I am a cog. You have cleansed.
Okay. So let's see what we got. So...
Hello.
That's a dagger. But if... So daggers are mainly what he's going to be, I'm assuming. So... Get rid of that. We can put that there. That way we can pick that up. That there. Mana can go there. This can go there. Mana can go there.
Good day.
And then those are throwing knives. It's a short sword. That's unidentified quilted armor. We can probably talk to you.
Welcome out my road.
Okay. Now we got another quest. Let's talk to Charcy.
Hi there.
We can sell that. How much does that sell for? 200. 124. Sell that. That's 720. I want to get a book. We want scroll of identify. So far this guy is pretty good. So we can get one of those. One of those. Move this book here. So that's defense 9, that's defense 14, and it's sucking in. So we're gonna sell that. And do a couple of those. And then alright, so we have because I wonder if he's gonna have. So I'm assuming he's gonna be daggers. So we're gonna want to focus mainly on daggers. So we have 697.
What can I do for you?
So I don't. So we want probably. We're probably going to need shields. There, so we got a shield. Alright, because I want to see if they actually drop anything. Alright, so we're going to... What's up, Hank? So we're going to pause it for a minute, and I'm going to eat some more of the pizza, and then we will continue on and head to the burial grounds. I only did the Den of Evil. You can, or you can just do a lower level character. Like a new one. I know. Yeah, I just started. I ate 2 slices of pizza. My wife's going to join me on here and we're going to play together. But while I'm waiting, I will do... gotta put some points in. We need more mana. And the strength is... Let's put some more into dexterity. Let's go to our skill tree. Okay. So you can only, I think, summon one goatman at a time. So you can only have one demon. So you can do level 2. Alright, let's see. So yeah, the wife's gonna play, and we're gonna play together. We're doing the warlock since they announced. So I guess the goat man has a long life bar, I guess. So I think I gotta focus on mana with him. But it looks like we're almost at level 4, I think. But I think all the stuff from the regular D2 didn't carry over, so. We can have the dagger. Let's look at the skill tree again. So that one you can summon a tainted. So can you have a goat man and a tainted? Forces your demon to teleport and attack humans. And then this is blood boil. What is this right here? By the force of your demon to protect from enemy attacks. Are you in? What's up, CMUT? What's up, Oz? don't know. Are you sure? Okay, so I guess since so I just got the expansion because this came with the expansion. It won't let her join, so I guess we will just continue on then. That kind of sucks though. I didn't know that that's how it would go, but well, we did put more points into him. Let's do this. I like that he just goes right next to you, though. We'll switch to that. There we go. So, it's a brand new expansion, so that's why she can't play. Is because it's a new expansion, a new story. So there's an expansion after Lord of Destruction. So there's another expansion. There's a new class. They updated so much stuff. So no, it's full blown. Like they went and gave a full expansion treatment, which is the first expansion since 2001. Because I remember getting the Lord of Destruction battle chest set from Fred Myers back in the day. But yeah, this is full blown. So now instead of it just being one expansion, there's now two. They did a Diablo 30th anniversary thing, and what they were trying to do is there's been so much bad will towards the company for a long time that I think they were trying to do something that's for the fans. Something big. And they even talked about that they're starting to read the comments now. So hopefully this means that things are going to change. But I can tell they overhauled the graphics. They overhauled the stats. I can tell the difference. So I can tell a difference. I don't mind them going this deep in. But I will say this class is so good. But I don't think it's anything that they could have made back in 2001. Yeah, I think it would almost be impossible for them to make this back then. because there's so much in here. What's up, wolves? What they did is you can convert characters to the new expansion, and because they changed the interface, the UI, the graphics, everything for the expansion, that I believe is why you can't join. Because you have to transfer your characters to the new servers, basically. So, Wolves, they released a brand new expansion today for D2. New expansion, new character, everything. So this is... It's so weird for them to make a new expansion after 20 years. So... This is my first impressions. I did not play the game until I jumped on stream. What's up, Doof? So, this is D2 Resurrected with the Warlock. You can summon, so I have this goat man that you can summon, and you can do hexes, and you can do these plasma bolts. What's up, Rachel? So we're just gonna, see where it takes us, see how well we do. But we got our little goat man that's with us. Yeah, so this is full-blown expansion. Brand new. And this class is coming to Diablo Immortal, is coming to D4, and they launched it today for this class. Because this is the 30th anniversary for Diablo, is this year. And this character is really fun to play. Because even the goat man can duke out on his own. Watch. What's up, Cameron? Yeah, the goat man, I only got 2 skill points into him right now. And he's just rocking and rolling. It also looks like you can, I think once you hit level 6, you might be able to summon a second minion. I don't know if you can summon more than one. So we will find that out together. So I am using, it's called a prismatic bolt that you can shoot off, and it does damage over time. And then he is just using a melee weapon. There we go, we got a ring. But the Warlock can also do hexes and curses. Yeah, he's a minion. So you can have different monsters, and you can also, once you get higher level, it looks like, is you can find monsters to help you. So we are in the Cold Plains. We're looking for the burial ground. And he's only level 2. I've only put 2 points into him, and then 1 point for like a passive. And these bolts are really good too. And these bolts are just tied to a standard dagger, which I'll probably need to put a point into the bolts very soon. I just wish that there was... Also, when they did the Diablo thing, they showed what they're going to be doing with the new skill tree. Yeah, the bolts. So the bolts are chaos damage. Yes, they do. You can do chaos damage for the bolts. E is a summon. So it's a summoner class basically. So you can do a hex class, summoner class, or another one. I've leveled up twice and haven't put any points in yet though. But they did show the new D4 end game that's coming, which is it's going to be like you can mix the different things that you can do, like the Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, dungeons, and make your own skill trees with them. And then you can also, they're making the skill trees have more things to them. I believe this is not I think this is the stony field over here. Yep. I think they said a while back they're done with D3. They're not going to do anything else to it. It's basically a maintenance mode now. Yeah, so D3 is basically in maintenance mode right now. Which is weird because people still play that. Yeah, so they're not going to do anything else with D3, but they announced tons of stuff that's coming to D4 because people were worried about the expansion. They also showed off the area for D4, which is like this Amazon-like place with these giant statues, and it's where Lilith and Inarius started their creating their humanity, basically. There's a mana potion. We need to use that. I'll probably end up selling that ring though. I haven't heard of Dark of Eden, but I might check it out. I always like checking out, especially if it's a Diablo-like game. That's normally what I look for on Steam all the time. Like there's a game coming to early access called Crystal Ball, which is gonna be like that. We'll get some throwing knives just for some gold. Afushin, I agree with that. The Paladin's good. The only issue is everybody that did the PTR says they got nerfed. They took out the castle node and got rid of it. Like made it the way it's supposed to be. So a lot of the Paladin builds are no longer, I guess, as powerful as they were. Yep, they saw people found a glitch in the system and everybody was using Castle on all their builds. I did. Yep, so in the new...
the dead make for such poor servants.
They changed it, so... I saw people playing the PTR and yeah, it got changed. Yeah, the new season drops next month, so... But I saw people playing the PTR. The playtest. Yeah, they were doing the playtest and... It got, like, freaking nerfed. But... It's okay.
Yes?
I had a feeling they were going to nerf the Paladin. It's the same way they nerfed the Spiritborn. What's defense for? Maybe I should do what Ghost Queen normally does. Ghost Queen, how much money did it cost? I only play hardcore, by the way. My last Paladin died at 60. I never play hardcore. Because I'm just worried of like the game glitching and then you get screwed over. So Ghost Queen, how much money did it cost you in D2 to fill your inventory up with potions? Mana potions. Because I keep running out of mana potions. I normally don't do characters that rely on mana, but this one relies on mana. Keep running out. One potion, I'd have to go to Akaria, whatever her name is. So,
The Order welcomes you.
So one mana potion is 60. No, I meant the stash. I have to start the habit of playing on softcore because Diana. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. What I think I might actually do is only have 2 of these for health and then have 2 for mana. Kind of do the PoE thing. Because I don't think I'll need... I don't know if I'm going to need that much health, because it seems like you get more... You don't have to take as much damage because of this. But also I get bored of... So what I do is I play Last Epoch, Diablo, Torchlight, Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, Wolcen. I play every action RPG, so that way you can balance between the 2. Like, not the 2, but you can balance between multiples. Yeah, and Last Epoch is coming to PS5 if you didn't know. Well, you probably did. Yeah, so it's coming to PS5, but not for like... It's going to be like 2 seasons later from now. But their seasons, man, they are like not on the ball with releasing their seasons. Yeah, their last season started in August, and they haven't made a new one yet. And people have been crapping on them for that, because it's taken them way too long to release seasons. Just like Grim Dawn is releasing a new season this year. And they haven't released a season in like 6 years, something like that. PoE 2 is like balls hard. The furthest I got is me and Ghost Queen played it when they did that free weekend. And I was playing as the Druid, which I loved playing as the Druid, but it is so hard to get anywhere. That freaking wolf boss can go to hell. I can't count how many times I died at that boss. And it sucks when you see so many people play that game so well, and then you're just like, what, do I suck at this game? Oh yeah, and do no damage. Yeah, you do no damage with half of the stuff that you do. I 100% agree with that. Let's get our mana up to a little higher. And our health. I like it too, but I think Path of Exile 1 is a better game. Like, 100%. Like, there's so much stuff missing from PoE 2, like the weapons. And some of the best skills, they make you wait until like level 30 to even use. So if you can't get far, and then I try to use the Sunder skill, I finally got to use it, and it's not a good skill in that game. What? Oh, Ghost Queen finally got one of those people, the D4 bad people. There is a whole plethora of those people out there. Alright, so, can we do this yet? No, we cannot. We need to be level 12, and then you can summon the Tainteds. Yeah, there's pros and cons to both games. Like, PoE has one of the biggest learning curves, and people forget that if you haven't, if you've been playing it for a long time. So we're gonna put something in the plasma bolt so that way, and then I want to try something else. Hexes your weapon to impair enemies and do magic damage. Improve the ability. I think I want to stick to just Chaos and Demon. I heard of EVE Online a long time ago. It's just there's a lot of games that I've heard of that I haven't touched. Like I've never played Guild Wars. Just because I don't like any game that uses WASD for movement. I am 100% all about controllers. So if it doesn't have a controller, I won't use it. Okay, so now even if we get rid of that weapon, we still have our bolt. So now the biggest test. Yeah, there's a lot of games that use WASD and then I don't play them.
Join my army.
Alright, get him, Goatman. We're gonna test the Goatman right now. He's very powerful for a summon. I don't know if WoW will ever come to console. Like, I know Activision owns it, and Activision, but Microsoft, they own Blizzard now, but yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen. They've had it for like years already, and I just don't see them putting it on console. But, you know, if it came to console, I think more people would actually play it. I know WoW's not like what it once was, Like I played WoW when the Lich King was around, which is a long, long time ago. Like the Lich King, and then the one with the pandas I played. But I didn't play it for that long because the whole subscription model. But yeah, I would be very, very surprised if WoW came to console. I'd be over the moon for it, though. Got some more mana potions, though. But yeah, I'd be doubtful. One thing I think would be cool is if Blizzard could take StarCraft, and I know StarCraft is doing a different type of game and people are mad about it, but I'm like, technically they're just finally going to do the game that almost got released when I was in my 20s. If they could do a StarCraft game that's not RTS, I think that people would really play it. But that's just me. Like, I think there's... Because the lore in StarCraft and the enemies and all that, I think really could apply to either a Diablo-style game or shooter. Like, so much that you could do with StarCraft that's never been attempted. Yeah. Do StarCraft like Mass Effect. It would be like, I know right now there is a shooter that they're making. So they're making a third-person shooter is what Blizzard is working on right now for StarCraft. Like 100%, they already mentioned that they are doing it. And some people are upset about that. I don't mind, because I remember reading Game Informer back in the day, and they were already planning on doing it back then. Yeah, they were already planning on it, and then because of some of the people at Blizzard at the time, they didn't do it because they figured that it wouldn't work. But yeah, I like StarCraft. I'm just not good at the whole RTS stuff. And that's kind of why I didn't really play a lot of it. But I did play StarCraft in high school. Just not for a long period of time.
I can't carry anymore.
I want to grab that armor, but yeah, we won't be able to. We are stocked up on places, I will say that. Oh, and I'm really thinking, because of what the chat talked about this morning, I'm really leaning into doing a Mass Effect stream. I could not get into Andromeda, and that's coming from somebody that absolutely loves Mass Effect. I even have a Mass Effect jacket that says N7 on it. It's a winter jacket. I have a Mass Effect one, and I still could not get into it. I love Mass Effect, but Andromeda to me was such a bad game. Like, it was really bad.
Greetings.
Like, the story was bad, and then, like, it took you 2 hours to get out of the tutorial. It's freaking lame. Okay, let's start by identifying this. Let's enhance defense. So I want to identify I think we're going to sell that because I really don't want that. We want to do the wand. Like, I think I could get better gloves. I can. Because these are... Get those. So that's socketed, but I want better armor. And okay, so we have our minion, but we now can get a mercenary because we have I can't. It's so much better once you get Deckard in here. So let's talk to Charcy, not Charcy, but
Hello. I
Kasha.
can hardly believe that you did.
All right, so we have her now. Let's get some.
It is clear that we are
Let's get some more scrolls. I think so. Like, me and Ghost Queen nearly beat the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing. We got to Act 4. It depends, because once I get Duriel is the hardest boss in the game for me. Like, I can't say Diablo himself because I haven't gone against him in like decades. But Duriel is always like smash in the face. He is such a smash in the face. So we're just gonna take the waypoint back to the cold plains, and then we'll go find the stone fields. But I do really like this, so... Wait, so I think I can go... I think it's this way. Yeah, I love D2 though. Oh, it's the other way. love D2, but like I have more of an appreciation for D3 now since Diablo 4 came out. There's a lot of stuff that like they could do better that Diablo 3 did better. I also realized D3 is the only time the barbarian felt like a barbarian. Like he was intense in your face. But all the other ones... Oh, that's different. Okay, there's another thing that's new here. And that would be monsters that I haven't seen before. So it looks like they added some new character designs for some of the monsters. Like, I also don't know how long I'm going to play this game, but right now, you know. This freaking summon dude has not died at all. Like, I thought the summons were going to be bad. But that's just because I've been playing, like in Elder Scrolls Online, the summons last for like 60 seconds. Or in Path of Exile, like, some of the summons don't last that long.
And so it came to pass that the count...
Okay, that's for the Countess. But this bolt is very good, so I think we want to, next time we level, since we put in so much points into this guy, we're going to put another point into the Chaos Bolt. I'm trying to find the waypoint though. I think the waypoint for here always takes me the longest to find. But we got our archer chick. So we're continuing on. We're trying to find the waypoint for the Stony Fields. Because that way, once we get the Scroll of Infusus, it's easier to get back here and we're not trekking trying to get through. Because there's the Scroll of Infusus and then... And then we can get Deckard, and that's when I stop getting the... Every time I say that, my cat keeps looking at me. Because that is who our cat is named after. Manatron. This area right here, so this is good for just getting gear and everything. So
Not enough mana.
what's up, Anthony? So anybody coming in, we are testing out the warlock. It's weird, in like 1 year, not even 1 year, but in a couple months, we have managed to get a new class for Diablo. Lots of money across the board, a lot of classes. We're also able to get the Paladin back after 20 years. So. Alright, so what we're going to do real quick is go back to town because I need to use the restroom and I need to give my lady some new gear. It's so weird that the minion can be in town. Alright, we're back. Let's do another food break. So we'll pause the top.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
What can I do for you?
Alright, food break is over. Let's get a better helmet. We're gonna put that on the. So I guess it auto posted a story. I don't know what I was doing besides eating. She can have my hat.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, so we have a new ability that we just put in as well. So let's go back to the stony field because we need to find the underground passage. And maybe find some enemies so I can see what this thing does that I just put a point into. Well, hello. That works. Boy, does that work. Alright, let's try it on a bunch of enemies. Yep. So that would be good for like when there's a bunch of people around us. We can do that. Right there. Is really good. It just looks like it takes a lot of your mana, but it's good for survivability when you're getting surrounded. Right there. Yeah, it goes quick. Looks like we got like a fire thing. Joe guy's still kicking. Yeah, this is like I know like one of. Yes, I can. I think I can see Twitch chat. It doesn't have anything in there besides I put in warlock. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. Yeah, I'm the only one that's messaged in there, so. So I know a friend of mine from high school, which I'm probably going to send him like a clip of this. If this was around back then, he would not have played Necro. Ghost Queen, what do you think about the fire ability? I probably should be doing this right now. Because I think that fire spell is really good. That's the second time it's told me to get somebody to co-host. So I would tell anybody that's doing the warlock, I don't know how the others would do, I would 100% get the summon stuff. Do the summon style because it works so well. Fire thing to tell us about it. Yeah. Okay, so let's try and get a group of people. So this right here, okay. So fire, when you use it like that, it just takes everybody out, and it's what's the skill called? It is called the Ring of Fire. It does 5% damage, but then it does 6 damage. And receives bonuses from Flame Wave and an Apocalypse. So, this ability, let me try and get some more people. So, right here, you can just take people out, and it shoots fire all in a ring. So, it goes all the way around in a ring, and takes everybody out at one time. So the reason I did it is for survivability's sake. When you're being surrounded, you can just, so you have your main attack like that you can do, your dagger, which does damage over time, and you can also go here and go like this, and like that, and you can just take people out. So with this build, you can have your minion, you have your archer out, and then once we hit level 12, we'll be able to know if we can get a second minion, but I think you can get a second one. So those misshavens that are walking around, you can summon them too. So right now I just have a goat man that's like level 3. And I just feel like, from a damage perspective, like this class has multiple different ways that you can do damage. Like, it's very damage centric. So we can go to the Dark Wood now, and let's look for the tree. especially in here, like, you get mobbed so easy. Like, look at that. The only thing that this doesn't have is like a healing thing. I thought that was my thing. Alright, let's look for the tree. And the minion also like auto goes to you. So he also won't go too far. But his damage is like peak. Yeah, so this like, I think this class might actually trump the Necromancer. From my taste. And this is still like early on. We're not super high leveled yet. But as this progresses, I can see the stuff that you could do. Ring, we got a topaz. We could probably put the topaz in our there's a well over here though. That sucks. The well's like hidden by a bush. Looking for the tree. Looking for the tree. Looking for the tree. We're looking for the tree, but then we're also looking for the waypoint. Almost out of mana. Leveled up again. I think so far we've leveled up about 2 or 3 times. We have put points in units. Alright, so let's keep progressing. We're still looking for the tree. And we're also looking for the waypoint. I'm very happy I did that ability. So there's the waypoint. So next thing we need a tweak. I'm not used to playing a strictly melee mana class though. I don't remember what jewels do. Jewels I think are pretty lame if I remember correctly. Faster cast rate. Okay. Why is it always so hard to find the tree? There it is. That goat is just doing work.
Tasting its fruits of justice.
Okay, we can go back now. Instead of using the tail portal, go this way. We're almost out of mana again. Come on, goat man. No, goat man. Oh, this makes me so excited for when the it comes to D4, because this class is going to be, if this class is the same way it is in D2, which that video made it seem like it was a progression. Alright, so let's so let's grab more mana. I wish I could get the heavy belt right now. Because then I could have like more in there. Yeah, I've never had a build that really focuses so much on mana. Okay, so now I can actually show you guys. So they changed it here. So here's the gem tab. So they changed it where you could just go like this, and it automatically shows up, and it will tell you how many you have for each. So instead of you like trying to combine them all, like them taking up so much room, now they're all in one spot. It just doesn't have, there's just not a spot in there for jewels, I don't think. Yeah, so it doesn't have the, it just doesn't have jewel spots, so. So those are always the rings that I think are crap. +1s in maximum damage.
Oh, very good.
So we're going to sell. Yeah, Ghost Queen, we're probably going to have to tweak some stuff, but I got to figure out how to tweak everything. It's still just little minor tweaks, because in OBS I still can't, it's not, because I've been looking at OBS and not Twitch. So, it's delayed, but I don't think it's super delayed. And I have, on OBS, it has the Twitch chat on one side, and then the TikTok chat is over here as well. So I could see both chats, but it's showing me the OBS. Unless the camera's in the wrong spot, we might have to move the camera. Okay. That's not unidentified. That's just, those are good though. Poison resist, attack rating, intense defense. And this is just So they're urethral gloves, so that's cool. So is that. Don't like those type of stuff. Maximum damage cold, so faster cast rate, strength. So we'll get rid of that one. We'll equip that ring. Ghost Queen, you can give me some feedback too if you want to tell me exactly what's we need to fix. What's up, West of Sanity? Because that way I know exactly what we need to fix. The dagger. Mana stolen, attack rating. See, this is a +1 to the bolts. So the warlock is really, really good. They have your minions that you can summon, and they last a really long time. We've had this one minion for a long time. You have this bolts that you get. We have. There's hexes. There's almost everything that you could want is in here. So we have our skill tree. Was going to put more points in. Okay, so we have our main attack, which is a magic bolt that does 2 to 5 magic damage. And then there's, I'm not using these, but there are hexes where you can imbue your weapons. Demons is what I'm doing. So right now we have summoned a goat man that we can go here, and that's Death Mark. But then you can go here, and that's, like, these are more stuff for him. But we can put another point there. You can only have one demon though. So summon Goatman. Current level is 3. So you have demon, you have your eldritch stuff, which is all like summons and hexes, and then there's chaos. So we have 1 point into our Masma bolts, which fires a bolt of darkness, so chaos. And then over here we have a ring of fire. So I think we're going to put 1 more point into ring of fire. And now it does 12 to 19 damage and 5% fire damage per yard. Ultradano, thanks for the gifts, the heart, and I think that's what is that? I don't know what that is, but he sent me something. So we have our mercenary that's rocking. But let's look at the stones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go back to the stony field. We're so close to having Deckard. Okay, so we go here, here, here. I think it's that one. I always stand in the middle. I have ever since I was a kid. Not a kid. Ever since I was in like freshman year of high school. And for everybody that wants to see it, Do it. Come on. Boom! Look at that. There's also a lot more. There seems like there's a whole lot more enemies that they put in here. So that's why I was trying to tell people earlier, is it's not just a new game character, it is like a whole new mode. Look at that. So we have, this is just such a good class, and I'm so surprised that they gave it to us. But there is a lot more enemies in these areas now. But this goat is like a beast. Is the leg still there? Tried and true, the leg is always there. Yeah, not just an addition, but a brand new character for the first time in like 20 years. And like a whole expansion. Like I don't know what's in the expansion, but like I'm assuming there's story content. Alright, where's... They also upgraded the stash west, so I can show that again when we get back to town. There he is. There's a book. That's new. And there's Deckard. There's not story content to this one, but there's new uniques and rune words. Yeah, I saw there's also like, I'm assuming there's more stuff like that you could find.
Now.
Let's go over here because there's always stuff in the corner. I have also seen new like types of enemies as well. So there's new like champions and different varieties on the skeletons. But we've also, I don't know why, but it seems like the leveling is happening faster. Because I've been leveling up quicker than I normally do, so. So let's take this and then we can go to the dark wood. Oh, we got Deckard back.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, my friend.
Gratitude. I will identify
The Unsummoned modestly took you out at the end of, in the beginning of D3.
Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world.
I also wouldn't mind like a small game or like story that takes place in between D1 and
When our hero emerged
D2. Like the
triumphant
destruction
from the
of Tristram.
labyrinth town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days.
Hell, I don't even mind Diablo Immortal.
Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero
And I know some people don't care for that.
He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented.
By the time it doesn't really work because there's like 3 months between D1 and
many
D2.
times, screaming
Either that or like
always something
after
about
D3.
the east.
Like after the events of like D3.
And shortly thereafter,
Because I know Diablo Immortal takes place in between 2 and 3, but after 3 there's like this big gap of time in between 3 and 4.
Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer.
So I wouldn't mind just more
before the
stuff.
monastery fell.
Because in D4 there's so much stuff they don't explain, like what happens to the Nephilims, why are they all gone, what happens to some of the characters.
Diablo will become more powerful.
Yeah, there's so much that they haven't touched upon. And then when you play D4, there's little lines of dialogue to insinuate that Tyrael is still alive. And there's lines of dialogue that, like, Diablo and Baal are already loose. So there's, like, so much that they didn't... Like, I want to know, like, what happened to... So if Anaris is a fallen angel from heaven, and they have heaven got destroyed at the end of D3. So what happened? Like how did the angels get heaven back? There's just so much that I wish that they would explain. Yeah.
I'll show you what I mean afterwards. Like I had
I see what you mean now.
do you know it's all echoey and watery sounding?
Yeah, I left it.
It has been for a while.
Dang. Yeah, I'll reshow the skills again.
So I give it then.
Yeah. You just finished Immortal, and they have to piece together the Elden Ruin. I never finished Immortal story, so just because playing on the phone, my phone would get really hot. Yeah, so there's so much in the lore that just needs taking care of, and that's from somebody that I've read books, I've watched Diablo lore videos. They're probably going to put more content in there. And like I know the Warlock character is coming to Diablo Immortal in June. So what is this book? I just got a book, so... They don't explain how Diablo's soul reforms in hell at the end. So one thing that I found out is that in D3, the soul stone that breaks apart is it's not Diablo's soul stone, it's everybody's. So it's supposed to be Duriel and Dariel, Asmodon, Baal, Mephisto, Diablo, all in one stone. So once it breaks apart, it basically, like, once it got destroyed at the end of Reaper of Souls, it breaks apart and kind of let some of them loose. That I watched the video, and that's kind of the way they explained it. So if you do this, it adds more fire damage, the book, and I'm already using a fire shield. So I do like that there's specialty weapons for just that class. Oh, they don't explain it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it, but now we have a book. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell what we have, and then we're going to show off the skills, because we're gonna try and put that into a video. So I don't need that. I don't like the light effects. We're not going to sell the leg because I believe the leg is for the cow level. So let's go to the dark wood and we're going to show off the abilities. Feels like the warlock is everything people were missing out of the necro. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, if this was around back in 2001, one of my friends, Michael, he would not have played the necro because this is everything. So we have, where's some people that I can fight? We need to find some people to fight. Who's on our shores? Oh, we could show them off. Okay, so we have our bolts. There's the prismatic bolts. And it looks like he does lightning damage too. I didn't notice that. The dude does lightning damage. My little mini guy. Wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have either, but looks of it, I love the Fishy Mancer build. And then there's... I'm trying to show off the fire. Okay, where's the... I'm trying to find a big group of enemies that I could just go after. Okay, so we have that normal bolt. You know what? It's hard to show this off with that one dude. Just destroys everything. All right, and then we have our big fire. You can just disintegrate everything on screen. So we have our fire. And then we have our bolt. And the minion that's on here, like, he has survived since I got him, like 4 or 5 levels ago. But this guy, like, we have our book, and then that one thing we do more. See, look, all by himself. But yeah, this is such a good class. Yeah, look at that fire. And then you have this, which just is damage over time. So the warlock is very, very good. I did not expect him to be this good of a character. I thought they were going to phone it in. So you can have so there's this one, which I have. There's the Tainted, and then you can get a Defiler, and then force an injured demon to do your bidding. So you can make any demon, like, I don't think you could do a boss, but you could do any demon. There, we'll put one more in that. So, but at level 12 you can get a Tainted, but I don't know if you can have 2 demons at once or not. So we're gonna go back to town. We're trying to show off the skills. So if you guys like RPGs, you can like Sanity. If you like RPGs, you can give us a follow. We do Skyrim. We're going to be doing Mass Effect soon. We might put some playthroughs up of D2. Yes, the Soul Rancor. You have the Tainted. You can summon a Tainted once you hit level 12. So what I'm wondering is if you can have more than one summon, or if you have to pick and choose. Because the Druid, you can have multiple summons at the same time. Because if we do, we will have multiple summons at once. But I don't know. I think you can, but the thing is you can't have multiples of ones, but there's also some of the chaos abilities. Like so I have Fire now, but then there's Flame Wave, which is a flame wall that moves, and then you have Apocalypse. Creates a pentagram that engulfs all enemies in Hellfire and reduces enemy fire resistance. So you can have that too. And you will receive bonuses from Ring of Fire and Flame Wave if you have points in them. Yeah, summoning Warlock is just... and look, there's also instead of throwing the bolt, you can throw chains. Chains that emit a suffocating miasma between you and the target. Over here, there's sigils. Lay a sigil on the ground that weakens enemies. And right here, Sigil Rancor. Lay a sigil on the ground that enrages those who enter it and has a chance for enemies to attack each other. There is so much infinite possibilities for what you can do with this class. And then there's also Enhance. So this is your Mastery. And then the Abyss. Create a tear in the fabric of reality which pulls enemies close before violently collapsing. There's the Sigil stuff, and then there's your Eldritch, which is all these imbued stuff. Oh yeah, I know. We just got a capture card, and I just started using OBS, so we're tweaking all the settings. We're trying to get it right, so. But yeah, we're working on all the settings, trying to get everything the way that it should be. So everything's working. We're working out the kinks because we just got some more stuff. Yeah, OBS does take a while, and I do a lot of content creation. I stream every single day. So every day we have RPGs. Tomorrow we're doing Hogwarts Legacy and Evil West. Friday is probably High on Life 2. Or we'll do more Diablo 2 Resurrected. Because people have been asking me all stream if I'm going to continue on with the story. And I probably will. Some of it I might do off stream though. Because I might want to tweak the Warlock to see what I can do. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream. I thank everybody that came in. So we do stream every day. We put content on the Purple app. We put content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all across the board. Same name for everything. What's the Sanity? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so we put content across the board on everything, and I'm streaming every single day. And we're doing the Hogwarts Legacy in the morning. So we'll be doing Hogwarts Legacy at 10 a.m. Central Time. We normally stream sometimes we do 2 streams, but it depends how my wrist is doing. But yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one.